What's up, Greg? It's me, Danny, back with another episode of Trust No One. Because the government's out to get ya, NASA's out to get ya, the NSA's out to get ya, and your sorry ass better believe that I'm out to get ya. Conspiracy theories seem to be like all the rage nowadays. I've seen so many YouTubers talking about conspiracy theories. I feel like because the internet has brought so many different groups of people closer together, it's very easy to find people who are also insane and believe in the same conspiracy theories as you do, and that allows these theories to grow and thrive on the internet. I don't know if you could hear that, but my guinea pigs just started screaming. I think I'm being watched. I'm sure by now a lot of you have heard about the flat earther conspiracy. Recently, I've seen flat earthers on the news and on talk shows where they stumble their way through their logic as to why they think the earth is flat and not round like everybody else on earth does.
9.8 meters per squared. Meters per second squared.
They even have conventions where they get together, I assume, to talk about their ideas and how they don't have any friends anymore, and just to take pictures and yell, "We're not crazy." We're not crazy! Oh, that's very cringy. Not good. Not good. There's some serious levels of cringe going on with a lot of these conspiracy theories. And while I was looking for those educational memes that I made a video on last week, I stumbled upon these Instagram accounts that make conspiracy theory memes. I use the term meme loosely because they're not meant to be funny. They're meant to enlighten you. Some of them might be conspiracy theories you've heard, but others just might shock you. Conspiracy theorists claim this strange object was found in a 13th century ancient Sumerian tablet. It closely resembles a Nokia made in the year 2000. However, its keys are written in cuneiform. Is this proof of time travel? Now guys, I wish I had an explanation for this, for why this stone phone looking thing exists, but I really don't. There's really no explanation for it other than time travelers exist. At some point in the future, we're going to invent time travel. Scientists and secret agents and military operatives will go back in time to the 13th century BC with all the high-tech gadgets that they have in the future. They're gonna have top-of-the-line equipment, high-tech gadgets, and a Nokia phone that they stopped making in like 2002 or something. I don't really know how to explain this other than somebody probably just made this and it's a hoax, but why would, in the future, when we have the ability to time travel, why would somebody take back a Nokia phone from like 10, 15 years ago? They just went back in time to like, play Snake, I guess. And now, researchers have also found this mysterious carving on a stone tablet. I don't want to believe it either, but I mean, it's on a stone tablet, so it's gotta be real, and it's gotta be a conspiracy. This was Iraq. This is Iraq on freedom. Any questions? I don't know about you, but I don't have any questions. Except, what? This ancient Greek sculpture was made in about 100 BC, and a girl is seen holding what appears to be a modern-day laptop. Some paranormal investigators are convinced that this statue is proof of time travel. What do you think? That's a thick-ass laptop, first of all. This woman looks like royalty, and she looks like she's got like a 2004 IBM laptop. Like, if you're a time-traveling queen, don't you think you'd at least be able to afford, like, the new MacBook? It says some paranormal investigators are convinced that this statue is proof of time travel. I'd really like to see what a paranormal investigator does, aside from just look at the picture and think, yep, that's a laptop. Yeah, that's definitely a laptop. What other investigating did you do? That's clearly a laptop. Couldn't be anything else? Not a jewelry box? Not some other kind of opening chest that they had back then? It's definitely a laptop. You can tell because that's how you hold laptops. This is how you hold a laptop. I really do like the idea, though, that this woman traveled back in time with a laptop and then hired some poor peasant girl to hold the laptop for her while she used it. A baby born in 1783 had two heads, one on top of the other, with the second head upside down so that the neck stub was up in the air. The second head had a fully functional brain and whispered random stuff to the other brain. It's not really a conspiracy theory, it's just on one of these conspiracy accounts. I just wonder what the other brain whispered. Hey little buddy, it's just me, your other head, just wanted to say hi, how's it going? Alright, this next one's even crazier. A man named Noah, who claims to be a time traveler from the year 2030, passed a lie detector test. Is he really from the future? So he says he's from the future, from the year 2030, and he passed a lie detector test? No one's ever falsely passed a lie detector test before, so I mean, there's no other explanation. It's gotta be true. Is he a time traveler, or is he just insane? There's only one way to find out for sure, as far as I'm concerned. What kind of phone does he have? Is it a Nokia? Is it a Nokia 3310? This picture was taken in the 1940s. What? Sunglasses? A fucking cardigan in the 40s? No! This can't be happening. This is too much. A cardigan? This dude looks like Ryan Reynolds or some shit in the 40s. Just in case you're not convinced that time travel is real, these images are from a video taken in 1938 of female factory workers leaving work. One woman appears to be holding a modern day smartphone. Is she a real time traveler? That's right, folks. This modern day thick ass smartphone. She's definitely not just brushing her hair or just holding like a purse like that woman is. It's definitely a modern day thick ass smartphone. Okay, I don't understand. If this was really a smartphone, would all of these like other female workers just be cool with it? Like it's 1938 and you're leaving work and you just see one woman talking on this high-tech thing, like talking into it. Yeah, so yep, I have successfully infiltrated the factory. It's 1938 and they have no idea. Why is nobody looking at her like she's insane? Because they don't have cell phones yet, so she would just look like a crazy person. Why is nobody looking at her or being like, hey, what the fuck is that thing that you have? Also, do these people know how cell phones work? Because you need a cell phone tower to use a cell phone. And to my knowledge, they didn't have those in 1938. So who is she talking to? Also, no one else has a cell phone in that period, so really, who is she talking to? Smarter children tend to become heavier drinkers as adults. Is this some kind of government conspiracy, or is this just sad? This next one is just silly. There are a number of photos online that appear to show celebrities in photographs before they were born. Take this picture of Michael Cera in 1930s Germany, for example. Are these simply doppelgangers, or are these proof of time travelers? I might believe this if I personally didn't have dozens of doppelgangers sent to me every week. Seriously, I don't know why, but there are so many people in the world that look like me living right now. Most of them are women, which is kind of concerning. But it does not at all concern me that there's someone who kind of looks like Michael Cera who was alive in the 1930s. Also, this doesn't even look like Michael Cera. The face is too round. I'm pretty sure that's a girl. It just does, that doesn't look like Michael Cera. This photo alone debunks the globe. No, it doesn't. This modern-day Swiss watch was found in a 400-year-old sealed Ming Dynasty tomb. The find baffled archaeologists. Is this proof of time travel? I like how they asked that after every single one. Is this proof of time travel? Like they're scraping the bottom of the barrel just trying to come up with anything. Okay, how about this one? Is this proof of time travel? How about this? It's a watch! Oh, damn. Time travelers are showing up to the 1600s iced the fuck out with a Rolex on their wrist? God damn. Oh! There's only one explanation for this. Time travel exists. There's time travelers from the future. They have very small wrists, but they're absolutely iced out. I'm talking chains, rolly on the wrist, probably grills, the whole 9 yards. And it totally isn't just a ring. A lot of these are time travel centric, admittedly. Like this one, a woman claiming to be a time traveler showed us this picture, which she claims was taken on Mars in the year 3812, and it shows what appeared to be a city on the red planet. I'm sorry, but this is irrefutable evidence. This woman, wearing modern day clothes, with a chipped nail, is walking around modern day Earth with a picture of Mars that she printed out. She doesn't have some kind of high-tech device that she's walking around with. She printed out a picture of Mars. That's like technology that's already outdated. Nobody prints things anymore. She got it laminated even, and she's just walking around showing people the picture, being like, I'm from the future! A woman showed us this picture. So this person who has this account, it looks like they're in a park or something, was just walking around and this woman came up and was like, oh shit, there's another one. A man claiming to be a time traveler showed us this image, in which he claims was taken in the year 5000 and shows Los Angeles underwater. Okay, were these two time travelers just walking around in a park together? So this is a picture that is definitely not photoshopped of Los Angeles underwater. Could this be the evidence we needed to finally convince the world that climate change is real? The future is fucked! It sure is. Government. Check any dictionary and you will find that govern means control. And mental, means mind. Therefore, government means mind control. No! Think about it. They wouldn't call it mind control if it wasn't mind control. Conspiracy theories like these that are like the answer is hidden in plain sight just confuse me so much, because it's like, if the government was going to try to control your mind, why would they name it like, so we don't want people to know that we're controlling their minds, right? Well, how about the name mind control? Like, why would they make it so easy to figure out the puzzle? It's like those things where you see like the dollar bill and it's like, look, if you fold it this way, it's an eye. And the pyramid, if you count the number of things on all the stuff, then you get 9/11. It's like, why would they make a puzzle to figure it out? Why wouldn't they just not do that so that you can't figure it out? It's a game of Clue where they're like, we want to control your minds, but we also want to make it this fun little game where if you get it right, you win a prize. You figured it out. We're trying to control your minds. You win $1 million. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed these conspiracy theories. Hopefully, I blew your mind and made you question everything that you've ever known. If you enjoyed this video and you're not Greg, why? Why are you not Greg? Do you not know what Greg is? I will tell you what Greg is now. Greg is our family on YouTube. It's my fan base. Everybody who's subscribed with my notifications on is Greg. If you're not Greg, you're Craig, and fuck Craig. We're the fastest growing army on the internet. Do not look that up. We're actually the only army on the internet with access to time travel capabilities. So all you have to do to join Greg is subscribe and turn on my notifications. So you make sure you do that. Guys, if you want to join my Patreon or buy my merch, links to those are in the descriptions below. Thank you, Grace Motley, for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. I'll see you guys next time with a very interesting video where I go around kicking high school janitors in the knees. Bye. How are you enjoying your dinner? It's great. Well, I made it specially for you because you're my girl and I'm so lucky to have you. Wow, thanks. Thanks. Hey, is everything okay? You seem really quiet. Well, no. I didn't want to say this, but no, it's not. Everything is not okay. I don't think I can do this anymore. What? I don't understand. I thought everything was going so well. What did I do? Well, it's not really any specific thing. It's just sort of everything you do. I mean, you don't know how to be romantic. Romantic? I'm romantic. I just made you a whole dinner. Danny, you didn't even make anything. You just handed me an empty plate and we've both been sitting here pretending to eat for the past half hour. Okay, what about the flowers I brought home today? That was romantic. You thought those were flowers? You came home with 3 dead toads and put them in a vase. Okay, so what? I'm supposed to be some kind of flower expert? What about the new bib I got you that says girlfriend character? You love that. Okay, I do like this bib, but other than that, I can't. Babe, I'm sorry, Danny, but I need someone who knows how to be romantic, and if you can't do that, then I'm out of here, all right? Babe, please, I don't know how to cook. Don't leave me. Goodbye, Danny. Oh, not romantic? How could I have been such an idiot? Well, I guess there's only one thing to do now. Make a YouTube video. No, that's not what I meant. Yep, I'm gonna make a YouTube video. Sounds good. What's up, Greg? It's me, Danny, back with another episode of How to Being a Romance. This video is sponsored by Audible. If you're looking to get started listening to audiobooks, go to www.audible.com/GregForLife or text Greg for Life to 500-500 to get a free book and a 30-day trial. So I've noticed that on Instagram and Facebook more and more, these posts that just bait people into liking and sharing and commenting have become more and more prevalent. It used to be like there would be a funny video and at the end it would say, share this with a friend or tag a friend in this. So it would be a funny video and then it would tell you to share something. But more and more, all of the content on like Instagram and Facebook has become like the sharing and commenting part comes first, and then it's like, we'll try to throw something entertaining in there too. Posts that are just like, tag a friend who loves cleaning. Tag a friend who loves to clean. It's just like the most blatant attempt to just get more people to see what you're posting without actually having to come up with any interesting content or anything that offers any like entertainment value. But I've noticed there's one subgenre of this like comment and share baiting content that's like relationship related stuff, like stuff about love and sex and marriage and dating that are either written by like 8-year-olds or people who don't speak English as their first language. They just like, some of them just don't make any sense. Like, being relatable on a surface level is not very hard, but I feel like these people really fall short sometimes being relatable in like the simplest ways. I've discovered like a bunch of accounts like this one called Hidden Feelings. They just post pictures like this one. Marry a short girl because, and then you have to click to the next picture to find out why. They gives the best hugs and could listen to your heartbeat easily too. Which, I mean, is really something that you would look for in a significant other. Giving hugs is great, and listening to your heartbeat is super useful in a significant other. I can't tell you how many times I asked Laura to listen to my heartbeat just to make sure I'm not dead. Drop a like if you agree. So basically, this is meant for short people. It's saying, hey, short people deserve love too, right? Drop a like on this if you're short and you think that short people deserve love. What short person is gonna see this and be like, I don't think I really do deserve love. But it's just so weird to see them try to relate on the most basic level things and just failing so badly. Like this one is called When Bae is in Periods. Ugh, fellas, don't you hate it when you're trying to like cuddle with Bae, but she's in periods? Ugh, it's so frustrating. It's like, Bae, get out of periods. Okay, when Bae is in periods. This one's a little scene between a boy and a girl, so here it goes. Hey baby, you up for tonight? No, I'd rather eat shit than go and see you. Period? Yes. Wait. I'll be there in 10 minutes with chocolates, movies, blankets, and Chinese. This is why I love you. Drop a heart for your love and tag someone. Yeah, don't you hate it when your girl is in periods and she tells you she'd rather eat shit than come and see you? Okay, this one's kind of weird. Girls are perfect. Short girls are pretty. Tall girls are beautiful. Fat girls are cute. Thin girls are sweet. Fair girls are attractive. Dark girls are gorgeous. Moral: girls are perfect in all aspects and appearances, and most beautiful gift from God. Drop a heart if you agree. Tag someone. They all end with drop a heart if you agree and tag someone, obviously. I just think it's funny, like they have to cover every single base, just in case like a thin girl's watching this or a fair girl's watching this, so that all of them will like this post. Like, wouldn't it be weird if they singled out one girl like in the middle of this? Like, fair girls are attractive, dark girls are cute, girls with green eyes can fuck off. It's just like, whoa, what? Also, it's talking about how like hot and sweet all these girls are. Why the fuck is the picture a 5-year-old? Like, shouldn't it be a gorgeous woman? Why is it like, it's all these like kissy emojis? Fat girls are cute. Tall girls are beautiful. I mean, just look at this 5-year-old girl. This one I like because it's like, this is the type of thing that you would see people post and be like, yes, this is what I want in the bedroom. Give me this. It's a picture of a butt with someone grabbing it, and the caption is, grab those things that makes you happy. Grab those things that makes you happy. Say that in the bedroom next time you're getting down with someone. Oh yeah, baby, grab those things that makes you happy. I just want to grab those things that makes me happy. I really like the ones in here that are like stories. They'll write out little stories between like a boyfriend and a girlfriend to illustrate some kind of point. So this one is called I Am Pregnant. So I'll act it out. I love you. What's wrong? Well, I'm pregnant. What? I still need to finish my study. My parents would be so disappointed if they know. I'm breaking up with you. I don't want to be your boyfriend anymore. What? After you've done this to me? How dare you? After you've done this to me? This baby inside me? What have you done? Okay, please, let me explain. What is there to explain? I'm breaking up with you and I don't want to be your boyfriend anymore because I want you as my wife now, not my girlfriend. And don't worry, I'll talk to your parents and I'll do anything to help you with our baby and your study as well. Now put a beautiful smile of yours on your face as I said I love you, baby. I love you too, baby. And this is called true love. Treat your girls like that. Tag someone. That's true love. In like a girl's emotional state when she's really nervous to tell her boyfriend she's pregnant, it's really important that like as her man, you have to sort of like play this weird mind game with her where you tell her you want to break up with her, make her cry, and then only then clarify, no, I mean break up with you as in propose to you. That's what people say when they want to propose to someone, right? And be their husband. I want to break up with you. Like, I get what the story's trying to do, but it just like doesn't really work. Why did he have to go through all of that just to say, okay, we can get married and I'll help you? Why didn't he just say that? There's a couple stories that are like that. This is another good one. I will act this one out as well. Will you marry me? Do you have a house? None. But do you have a BMW car? None. How much is your salary? No salary, but... No but. You have nothing. How can I marry you? Just leave me, please. Girl goes away. Boy, talking to himself. I have 1 villa, 3 plots, 3 Ferraris, 2 Porsches, 1 Lamborghini. Why I still need to buy a cheap BMW? How can I get a salary when actually I am the boss? Moral: don't judge anyone because everyone has a different story. First off, what is the relationship between the boy and the girl where the boy asks, will you marry me? And the girl's first question is, do you have a house? I'm so confused about where this conversation started. Is this the first time they've met? And the boy just walks right up to the girl and he's like, will you marry me? Because then, honestly, the girl has a right to ask a few questions about this guy. Or have they been dating for like years and the boy is finally proposing to the girl, but the girl has for some reason never been to this boy's house or seen his cars, like she doesn't know anything about him? Also, I get the moral, it's like don't judge a book by its cover, but why did the boy wait for the girl to walk away to start saying all the cool shit he has? Like, he's just saying all this shit by himself alone, talking to himself like a psychopath. The girl walks away and he's just like, I have 1 villa, 2 Porsches, 3 Lamborghinis. I am the boss. It's like, dude, the girl's gone. What are you doing? Just talking to yourself. Why do I still need a cheap BMW? I'm rich. You could have told the girl that. She's gone now. Here's another good story. It's called A Conversation Between Two Lovers. This is the girl. What's up? Nothing. How was your day? Tried to know deeply about his sad face. Okay. After 10 minutes. Are you busy? Asked in a very utter way. Hold on, let me do that line again so I can ask in a more utter way. Are you busy? I don't know. What is an utter way? Acted like a stranger. Okay, eat properly for too long. Okay, and still online. Still online. She turned her phone, hugging her pillow tight, reminding the sweet moments with him, and cried silently all night. Because sometimes, in between these kind of ignorance, a true love story is left unsaid. Damn. That was really deep. It even says the moral, like this one even has like a paragraph of the moral of the story at the end, and I still don't understand. I just don't follow. Here's another good little story. Am I pretty? No. Do you want to be with me forever? No. Would you cry if I walked away? No! She had heard enough, and was hurt. She walked away. Tears ran down her face. The boy grabbed her arm. You're not pretty. You're beautiful. I don't want to be with you forever. I need to be with you forever. And I wouldn't cry if you walked away. I would die. Boy whispers. Please, stay with me. Girl whispers. I will. Tag someone. Anyone. It doesn't matter who. Just tag someone. Honestly, tag your fucking boss in this. Your boss shows up to work the next day like, what the fuck was that? Why did you tag me? Sorry, dude. It said tag someone. And you were the first person that popped up. I'm sorry. What is it with these stories and the boy just being completely oblivious in the first half of it and then suddenly turning around and being the hero? Like it's not romantic. The girl just... It starts off with the girl asking the boy if he thinks she's pretty, and he's just like, no. Like, why not just say, no, I think you're beautiful? All right, well, that's enough of those. That's about all I think I can read. Sometimes it's just kind of fun to fall down a weird rabbit hole in Instagram or any other social media platform until you just find, like, the weirdest subsection of like accounts that are just posting the weirdest shit. And it might not be like these people are doing the worst thing in the world. It's just very strange. Anyway, guys, as I said earlier, this video is sponsored by Audible. Audible is a great service for listening to audiobooks. I used to commute like an hour each way to work every day, and I would listen to audiobooks all the time in the car. Long car rides are like the perfect time to listen to audiobooks, and Audible's like the perfect service for that. I really like listening to books by some of my favorite comedians. One I listened to today, Egghead by Bo Burnham. I've read the book before, but I just listened to the audiobook because it was only like an hour and a half, and it was great. It's great to just like put something on and listen to it while you're writing, or if you're going for a run and you want to just forget about what you're doing and just listen. I feel like for me, for someone who tries to be funny for a living, always listening to other people who are funny and that I think are really funny is really helpful to me. Dimitri Martin has a book on here too called This Is an Audiobook, which I want to listen to next. So if you want to check any of these books out, or you just want to check Audible out because you can get a 30-day free trial and a free book, go to audible.com/Greg4Life or text Greg4Life to 500-500. It's super easy to set up your account and your free trial. So if you want to get yourself some audiobooks, go and do that. Thanks to Audible for sponsoring this video. And as always, if you're new here and you're not a part of Greg yet, you're probably wondering why I said what's up Greg at the beginning of this video. Greg is my fan base on YouTube. I call all my fans Greg. We're the strongest army on the internet. We're the fastest growing army on the internet. And this is a little known fact. I've never stated this publicly before, but all Gregs are in fact immortal. So Gregs can't die, and we're also impervious to all diseases. This is something I've known for a long time, but I just decided that now is the right time to say it. So yeah, if you're Greg, you're immortal. Don't worry about dying. It's not gonna happen. And oh, if you're still one of those mortals who aren't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. All you have to do is subscribe and turn on my notifications to be Greg. Thank you, Natty Love, for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. If you want to be the shout out in my next video, just turn on my notifications and be one of the first people to comment on my videos. Thank you guys for watching this video. What's up, Greg? It's me, Danny, back with another video. I hope you guys all liked that last video I posted, Spooky Boy. If you haven't watched it, you should go watch it. It's a music video. I had a lot of fun making it, and it seems like you guys enjoyed it, so thanks for that. Let me know if you want me to make more stuff like that. I have other music stuff that I'm working on, so hopefully that's something you guys are into. And guys, as always, if you're not a part of Greg yet, Greg is our fandom. Greg is our family here on YouTube. Greg is the strongest channel on YouTube. We're the fastest growing channel on YouTube. Don't look that up. And we're also the first channel to hit 100 million subs on YouTube and then lose it in the same day. And you can't prove that that didn't happen, so you just have to believe me. But Greg is going strong, guys. We're a movement, we're a force. I mean, you wouldn't believe the support I've been seeing on Twitter. People are changing their names on Twitter to Greg to show their support for our movement left and right. Thousands of, maybe even millions of people are named Greg on Twitter now. So anyway, guys, I know my videos are usually like super high energy, you know, jumping around, bouncing around, going around, you know, super quick and fun and hyper. But today I really wanted to dial it back a little bit. You know, modern life in the 21st century can be a little bit overwhelming sometimes. You know, you got your cell phones constantly buzzing, you know, traffic and vlogs these days are so energetic. And it's like, I don't want to deal with that. You know, sometimes I just want to sit and relax. And so that's what we're gonna do today. And one of my favorite ways to relax is by watching something that I like to call a boring vlog. Boring vlogs. The birth of daily vloggers like Casey Neistat and Logan Paul. Say what you will about Logan Paul, but his vlogs are very energetic. He's always doing stuff. And you know that's good sometimes, but sometimes we just want to relax. So we don't have time for all that extra energy. Boring vlogs can come in all shapes and forms. But my favorite boring vlogs, when I'm really meditating and trying to relax, are Tessa Brooks. Now, you may know Tessa Brooks from her famed role in It's Everyday Bro. If you remember correctly, the competition was shook. She was not talking book.
Tessa Brooks, the competition shook. These guys up on me. I got him with the hook. Let me educate ya. And I ain't talking book.
Tessa Brooks is part of Team 10, which is Jake Paul's social media cluster. And you know, when Jake Paul blew up, he sort of, everybody in his little group blew up with him. And so Tessa Brooks is one of these people who started daily vlogging because she got all these followers from Jake Paul. Now I think she has almost 3 million subscribers, like 2.8 million. She's doing pretty well for herself. And I really like her vlogs because they're just so easy, you know? She doesn't add in all that extra stuff like humor or cleverness or excitement. It's just, you know, plain and simple daily vlog. What you see is what you get. So what I want to do with you today is just go through one of her vlogs and just relax. So that's what we're gonna do. So this is one of her most recent vlogs. I think it's from about a week ago. It's called I Friend Zoned Him. Other YouTubers will title their vlogs, you know, I lost all my money or finally losing my virginity. But Tessa Brooks does not go for all the, you know, really attention grabbers. Just I friend zoned him. Now, it is written in all caps, which, you know, tends to get your attention, but I friend zoned him, like, I mean, it's not like she's flying on a private jet or got in a car crash or anything like that. She's just, you know, I friend zoned him. So, let's watch this video.
We already talked about this. He friend zoned.
So she's got this little exciting bit before the vlog starts. A lot of vlogs do this where they'll show like the most exciting part of the vlog at the very beginning to pique your interest and then play their little intro title thing and then go into the vlog. Now, usually it's something really crazy, like somebody getting, you know, punched in the face, or, you know, at least something like, oh my god, what are we gonna do? This is crazy. How are we gonna, you know, it makes you want to know what happens in the rest of the vlog. But for Tessa Brooks, you know, she doesn't want to surprise you. She doesn't want to leave you on the edge of your seat. So she just shows you her friend zoning him in the first, not even 3 seconds of the vlog. You know what, I'm joking about this, but I actually think I should start adding these into my videos. I think it would get your interest going a little bit before the video starts, you know? So let's rewind back to the beginning of this video, and let's stick in the most interesting part, and then cut to my title, which I guess I also have to make, because I don't have one. They said that a nuke from North Korea was heading towards the US. Alright. Is your interest peaked? I bet you're waiting to see how that happens. Okay, so back to the vlog.
What's up, guys? Right now we're at
That, I'm sorry. That hat? What is that? Is she a sailor? Or a 19th century chimney sweep? What is that hat? What? I mean, really? Are you a jockey? The hat makes no sense.
Right now we're at the radio station. We are about to tell them, because I actually don't know. You don't know either?
I'm gonna be on the radio.
Okay.
Okay, so we're at a radio station. This is nice. You know, she's about to go on a radio show. That's very exciting. She's a very popular YouTuber, so she's gonna show us what the experience of being on the radio is all about.
Alright, now it was super fun. Now we're about to go back to the hotel because I forgot my phone.
Okay, so I guess it's over now. And that's all she showed. You know, that's nice. I mean, we're relaxing. You know, I don't want to see all of that exciting radio show stuff. I just want to see right before and right after it. So I guess we're moving on to the next thing now.
Tessa, I don't want to freak you out, but we haven't done that thing that we do in every vlog, and it's already been like 2 or 3 vlogs since we've been in Hawaii.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm thinking what you're thinking.
More just simple, just not giving a shit how your vlog turns out. It's so relaxing. There's this clip just full of wind noise where you can't even hear what he's saying because it's just like and she doesn't even care enough to edit that part out. She sticks it in anyways, and it's just so refreshing to see that level of literally not giving a shit. I love how in this group of kids too, they all vlog. So every time they show another kid, they're like also filming. I feel like all their vlogs are just like filming the exact same thing from different angles. Boring vlogs.
Alright guys, so we just surfed for about an hour. It was awesome. The waves weren't the best, but like we still surfed it up.
Crushed it, yeah.
Okay, now they're at the beach. This will be nice and relaxing. The sounds of the waves. She said she already went surfing for an hour. I'm not really sure why she didn't show any of that. But maybe, I mean, they're still at the beach. Maybe they'll do it some more, and we'll get to see a little bit of what they're doing at the beach.
Oh, sweet dude. Let's go back out there, buddy.
Let's go back out there. See, now we're gonna get some sweet surfing activity.
Alright guys, we just finished at the beach. We've been here for like, I don't even know how long, but it's been a long time.
Oh, so they're down at the beach? Well, I mean, we didn't really get to see them do anything. Just sort of sit there and talk. I mean, she said that they went surfing, but we didn't even get to see it. I mean, not that I care. I love boring vlogs. Boring vlogs. Who cares about surfing? Who cares about radio shows? I mean, all I want is to hear Tessa Brooks tell me that she did those things. I don't want to see it. I mean, God forbid, please don't show me surfing right now. I'm trying to relax. Let's see what she does next.
Guys, after we went to the beach, I came back to the hotel. I took a nap, but now fireworks are going off. Look at this.
Oh, she's at her hotel now, and now fireworks are going on. That's cool. That's exciting. Let's watch some more of this.
Alright guys, we're at dinner.
And they're at a restaurant. Okay, so no more of that. We're really jumping around a lot here. I'm really starting to feel like we're not actually seeing her do anything in these vlogs. I mean, call me crazy, but it seems like every time she's about to do something, she stops vlogging, and then right when she's done, she vlogs again and says, okay, I just did that thing, and we don't even get to see it. We don't even get to see her surf. We don't get to see the fireworks. We don't get to see the radio show. Are we gonna get to see anything? I just feel like I'm on a really heavy drug and I'm hanging out with them, and I just keep like blacking out and coming back in while they're like in the middle of a conversation, like, okay, time to go surfing, and then I just black out again, and then just come back to, and they're like, now we're at a restaurant, and I'm like, okay, black out again, come back, and now they're all laughing, and I'm like, what's the joke? It's a little disorienting, I gotta be honest. The boring vlogs were not quite as relaxing as I had hoped. It's actually quite jarring. It's actually quite jarring. I drink out of jars.
Tristan is very hangry, and he's been kind of in a really bad mood. He's so hangry. So hangry.
They're just talking. Hangry. He was hangry. He was hangry. He was hangry. They're just repeating what each other said.
Hangry. Hangry. We're offended.
You can't screw with me right now. I'm angry, okay?
Okay, so now this is the boring vlog content I was looking for. They're just at a restaurant in one place, and they're not even doing anything funny. They're just literally just talking at dinner and laughing. I don't really know what they're laughing about because they keep cutting away from like whenever it's supposed to be funny. I'm feeling a little bit, you know, zen, I guess, a little bit relaxed.
Sugar, 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 sugar. Open wide for the choo-choo train.
Stop me when you do that, please don't. He like licks me through the inside of his mouth.
Oh.
That's not what he just did.
That was kind of weird. First, I mean, the licking was weird, but just the random meme edited in the middle. I mean, some other vloggers do that. I think Logan Paul does that sometimes, but it's usually not just like, usually it just doesn't cut to silence with that meme for like 3 seconds. Like everything just stops and it's just a silent GIF. I mean, at least just add some sort of sound. Well, that's weird. You're just gonna stop mid-conversation and add in a meme. It makes no sense.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, someone knows was.
Oh god, look at the people sitting next to them. There's people next to them. This is one of those hibachi grills where you sit at a table full of like 8 people and 4 of them are YouTubers. Can you imagine going to a hibachi grill and paying like $50 for a meal and you're sitting next to Tessa Brooks? I don't think I could handle it. And not just because of the hat. They're just like laughing and dabbing and pulling out a camera every 5 seconds right after something interesting happens. Also, why is the audio so bad? I mean, for the whole video, it's been bad, right? It's either like she's covering the microphone with her thumb the entire time, or she's like just screaming, or I guess her camera must be broken. This is next level not giving a shit what your vlogs look like. She's like, you know what? I got 2.8 million subs in like 2 months because of Jake Paul. I honestly don't have to try at all. And yeah, she's doing a good job, I guess. This video has 600,000 views. And I guess that's just the magic of boring vlogs. Boring vlogs. And she's always out of focus. She's never in focus in any of the shots. It's like, dude, you have enough money to buy a new camera. Sell the hat, buy a new camera. That hat's gotta be some design, it's gotta be like a Gucci hat or something, and that's why you're wearing it. So sell the hat, and please buy a camera that doesn't look and sound like a 2004 Mac webcam.
Bye.
Thanks for dinner, by the way, baby.
Bye. Thank you.
Alright, we're leaving the restaurant now, towards the end of the vlog, and I'm guessing that the conclusion is coming up, so let's take a look at that.
Alright guys, so we just finished dinner. I am so tired. We're about to go back to the hotel.
I feel like we've said that we were tired in your vlogs so many times this trip.
Really?
But honestly, the sun gets to us.
Yeah, and we've been doing a lot of things.
We have been doing a lot of things.
Like so many things.
They've been doing a lot of things. I wish I could have seen literally any of the stuff that you did, but you know what? I mean, we're just here to relax, not to judge. We're trying to relax still.
Activities for days.
Activities for days.
Activities for days. I feel like these people just don't have personalities. Either that or it's just so lazy. Like they can't even come up with a joke, so they're just repeating each other. Like before, hangry, he was hangry, he was hangry. Activities for days. Shit. I don't have anything funny to say to you. No. You want to just say activities for days again? Yes, please.
Activities for days.
Alright, so that's pretty much the end of the video. Let's take a look at some of the comments, see what people are saying about this beautiful, relaxing creation that is the boring vlog. Oh my god, Tessa, Chance is cheating on you on Instagram. There bees 2 girls twerking on him. Go to Chance's is the Instagram and Tight Hollywood. Just go down and you can see Chance with a girl. Just keep watching and you can see them kiss. Chances have a girlfriend. Now I'm so mad at him. I don't think that had anything to do with the video. That was just some completely different drama. Oh my god. The audio! Fix your audio for fuck's sake. Just me or is the audio weird? Girl, your audio. Love your videos. but your audio. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with those comments. The audio is so bad. That hat is kind of terrible. That has 179 likes. A comment on her own video. 179 of her fans were like, yep, that's true. I mean, what are you? The captain of a ship? Or a newspaper boy in the 1930s? All I know is that I need that hat. Okay? So you may be asking yourself, okay, Danny, that was a pretty weird, bad vlog, but why'd you pick that? Why did you pick this for us to watch? And it actually is kind of significant, I think. It's the exact embodiment of what I think is one of the things that's wrong with YouTube right now. There's this pressure to post every single day. I mean, Tessa herself can attest to that, as she was featured in It's Everyday Bro, where the competition was shook and she was not talking book. If you want to get as many views as possible, you have to post every day. And if you don't, YouTube's gonna stop recommending you to as many people. That's just how the algorithm works. But for people who don't have very interesting lives, or for people who just don't give a shit about what their content looks like, daily vlogs just become garbage. Like this, I mean, what happened in this vlog? She went to a radio show, we didn't see that. She went to the beach, she surfed twice, and we didn't see it either time. She went to a restaurant and then just ate and annoyed the people around her. I mean, there was no anything. Like, at the beginning of some of Tessa's vlogs and some other vlogs too, they'll just say like, okay, this isn't gonna be a very interesting day, but let's vlog it anyway. And it's like, maybe if you're not gonna have an interesting day, or if you're gonna do a bunch of stuff that you can't film, just like, don't vlog. There's nothing forcing you to be a daily vlogger. And to vlog on days like this where you're not doing anything, or just Tessa in general, because she doesn't actually ever show her doing anything, it's just greedy to make a video where nothing happens. Anyway, that's enough of my rant. The positive side is, I've always kind of wanted to vlog myself. I've always felt like I just don't have an exciting enough life to vlog. Tessa's shown me that it really doesn't matter what you do in a day, or how you present it. It just matters that you film something and edit it together with some silent memes in the middle, just randomly, and that's all you need. So you know what? I don't see any reason why I can't start daily vlogging. So I did. I made a daily vlog, and you can see it. I'm gonna play it right after this. It's a little bit inspired by Tessa Brooks, so you know, shout out to her. I sort of jacked her style a little bit, but I hope you like it. So here it is. What's up, guys? It's me, Danny, back with another vlog. I've got a lot planned today. I'm so excited. I just got ready. I just got out of the shower, and now I'm gonna go to breakfast. Let's do this. Alright guys, I just went to breakfast. It was super tasty. I wish you guys could have seen it. We had so much fun at breakfast. A lot of funny stuff happened. Now I've got something super cool planned. I'm gonna be on the Ellen DeGeneres show. I'm so excited, so I'm about to head to the studio, and I'm gonna be on Ellen. I'm so excited. Let's do this. Alright guys, I was on Ellen. She was really nice and she really likes me and she thinks I'm super funny. There was some weird siren going off, like they said that a nuke from North Korea was heading towards the US. Not really sure what that's all about, but I'm about to go be on Jimmy Kimmel, so that's gonna be super fun, and I wish you guys could see it, but I'm going to be on Jimmy Kimmel now. Alright guys, I was on Jimmy Kimmel, but halfway through filming, a nuclear warhead touched down somewhere in the Midwest. We're not exactly sure where, but now I'm gonna go to Chili's. Alright guys, I'm back from Chili's. That was a delicious meal. Alright guys, well that's gonna wrap it up for this vlog. I really wish I could have shown you more of what happened in my day, but you know. So, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed that vlog. I think that it was very good, and I'm not being sarcastic. And so, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, guys. Remember, if you're not a part of Greg, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on my notifications. Shout out to FM Abigail. Thank you for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg, and it means the world to me. If you haven't checked out Spooky Boy yet, go check it out. It's also on iTunes and Spotify. The links are in the description for that video, so go check it out. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. What's up, guys? It's me, Danny, and today we're gonna be talking about the hottest trend on YouTube right now, and it's not what you think. It is not diss tracks. It is not challenges. It is not glowing red 1000 degree knives cutting through things videos. It is a trend that you might be unfamiliar with if you're over the age of 3.5 years old. It is learning your colors videos. You guys might not believe this, but YouTube channels geared towards young kids are doing like extremely well right now on YouTube somehow. I found a list that has the 500 channels that have grown the most on YouTube over the past 30 days, and two are dedicated to teaching kids colors. Now you're probably thinking, oh, okay, this is probably run by like Disney or like Nickelodeon or something. No. These are very clearly a one-man job made in some dude's basement, and he is making bank off of these videos. Oh, a couple million views on a glowing knives video? That's cute. 27 million views on Color Club's for Kids' most viewed video. Oh, 50 million views on a glowing knives video? That's even cuter. 77 million views on 3D baby doll bath time, play, learn colors, teach colors for kids, children, toddlers. Why do all these videos have super weird titles? You know how weird a video is gonna be when its title just doesn't make sense at all. It just has too many nouns, no verbs. 3D baby doll bath time, play, learn colors, teach colors for kids, children, toddlers. It's either a run-on sentence or there's no verbs, or I don't know what's wrong with that sentence. Alright, so let's jump in and let's watch a few of these videos to see what the big appeal is. Alright, so we're gonna watch Color Club for Kids' most popular video. It's got 27 million views, almost 28 million views. It's called Learn Colors with Dinosaurs for Children, Masha parody for kids, finger family song. I like how they say for children and then for kids. Completely redundant, and it's a video about learning your colors. So yeah, obviously it's for kids. Alright, let's watch it.
Purple.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop it right there. A few things. First off, you can tell that this is just a one-man operation. Some dude in his basement just cranking these videos out. He didn't even bother to animate the dinosaur walking down. He just got a picture of a dinosaur, made it purple, and then just literally just dragged it down the screen. And then that fucking mouth movement? He did not even try. He just stretched he just like warped the picture to be stretched out. Just like,
Pink.
Again with the stretching the heads out thing. At least he used a different dinosaur this time. Like, at least it's not the same dinosaur, just a different color over and over. But honestly, the pink and purple is kind of confusing. I feel like this purple dinosaur is like pretty close to the pink color used on this. Purple and pink are really close together. Kind of hard to tell them apart. Am I colorblind? Alright, I think I get the gist of this video so far. I'm gonna skip ahead to see... Oh, actually, he did use the same dinosaurs twice. You got long neck, T-Rex, another T-Rex, I guess. Alright, so let's skip to the next segment here.
Daddy finger, where are you? 1, 2.
Alright, now we're learning counting. Alright. I can't think of any jokes about this part. It's just fucking weird.
4.
Do you think kids enjoy these? Another funny thing about this video is that it's got a pretty bad dislike ratio. It's got 28,000 likes and 16,000 dislikes. You learn your colors when you're like a year and a half old, and these kids have YouTube accounts? Who is disliking these videos?
Purple.
Okay, so, whoa, wow. So this time it's these little girls with little bonnets on, and they come out, and you know what? He didn't just stretch their heads out, because I feel like with these girls that would be terrifying. He actually has some kind of animation, which I doubt he did himself, but pretty good. I bet it's gonna be the same exact girl and same exact animation for every color. And that laugh, kind of creepy, actually. Just like a little bit too long of a laugh. Like it could have just been ha ha ha, but it was ha 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 ha. I also don't like how these girls are staring at me. I'm getting like this really intense stare from them. It's kind of creeping me out. I like how it goes from colors and then to numbers and then it goes back to colors with the exact same thing. So it's like, alright, dumbass, if you didn't learn your colors first time around, here it is again, much simpler this time, you dumbass baby. So another striking thing about this video is that it has 27 million views and it actually has 2,000 comments, which is surprising considering the people watching this video probably don't know how to spell yet. Or really even talk. So, and they're just gibberish, actually. It looks like this is like a weird mix between other languages and people who accidentally let their babies hold their phone for too long and they started typing a comment or something. But say, okay, so look, this looks like it's almost very obviously gibberish, right? But then it has replies. It has 19 replies. And they're all so gibberish. There's no way that this is a real language. This has 78. Oh, that's not a word, because no language uses numbers, and they're like having a little baby conversation in the comments. Comma, one. Okay. Alright, so now we're going to go to this next YouTube channel called Billion Surprise Learn Colors and Nursery Rhymes. Now, I watched a little bit of one of these videos, and it is considerably more creepy than the last one. So if you felt like a little weird about the first one, you might want to turn the video off now, because it just gets like really weird. I'll be honest, the animations in this one are a little more impressive. It might be a whole production studio creating this one. It's a production studio of psychos, but they really are pulling off a whole operation here. So let's check out their most popular video, which has 77 million views. It is called 3D Baby Doll Bath Time, Play, Learn Colors, Teach Colors for Kids, Children, Toddlers. Again, what is up with these titles? Let's watch the video.
Billion Surprise Toy.
Alright, I did not like that title sequence one bit. That was creepy. Billion Surprise Toys! What accent is that also? Isn't this teaching English colors to babies? This baby looks drugged out of his mind. Balls are falling from the sky into this tub. This baby is just chilling, dude. Baby gets up. Ooh, baby's getting in the tub. Alright, what the fuck is going on with this penguin on the side of the tub, though, real quick? It's just floating there. Twitching. What is going on there? Okay, so we're gonna drop balls on a baby. They're gonna be a certain color. We're gonna say the color in a high-pitched French accent. Baby learns color. Are they gonna, like, bury this baby with balls, though? I feel like this video would be much different if it didn't have the baby laughing and happy music sound effects, and instead had a baby screaming with scary music sound effects. Okay, so now the baby decides, fuck it, I'm out. And you know what? Whoa, hold up, this is just the animation from before reverse. I can tell because that fucking penguin is floating there!
Bye-bye.
Oh man, this is gonna give me nightmares. Why is this baby wearing eyeliner? Or it just has bags under its eyes and above its eyes? That doesn't make any sense. And it has adult eyebrows for some reason. That's not what a baby's eyebrows look like. That's what a baby's eyebrows look like. That's not a baby's eyebrows. That's a grown man's eyebrows. Okay guys, well thank you so much for watching these weird ass videos with me. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do. That would be a huge help. I'll be back in a few days with another video. And peace. Bye. What's up, Greg? I hope you're all having a great day. Welcome back to my channel. This, of course, is another episode of Danny's Fantastic Mess. This is just gonna be a big old mess. As most of you probably know, one of the things that I love most in this world is watching the crafting videos on Troom Troom and making fun of how bad their crafts are, because most of them are just awful. So over the past couple weeks, I've been scouring Troom Troom's YouTube channel, looking for good new crafts to try, and I think I found a decent number of very, very bad crafts. It seems like every time I check back in on Troom Troom, they're always up to some more ridiculous shit. I think the weirdest thing I've stumbled across, and probably one of the weirdest videos I've ever seen from them, is this video of them just stepping on shit and sitting on shit. This video is so weird. They're in these like jumpsuits in this tarped off area like they're in Breaking Bad or something. And the whole point of the video is just crushing crunchy and soft things. Squishy, chips, slime, bath bombs, and more. That's weird because those are all nouns except squishy. Look, we're gonna sit on bath bombs, slime, chips, and squishy. You know squishy. I'm just gonna put my little butt on some squishy.
We've got an unusual experiment today. Angie will be crushing stuff by sitting on it with her whole body. What a twist! Can SpongeBob handle this hit? Hold your breath. Our tough SpongeBob isn't hurt.
Wow, this is riveting stuff. I can't believe they sat on a sponge. I always wondered what would happen if you sat on a sponge.
Ralph plans to smash the apple, but it prepared itself pretty well. This apple turned out way too tough.
That one's weird because he somehow sat on the apple and it didn't break. So I guess what they're trying to tell me is that the apple went up his butt. Is this some kind of weird porn in disguise? I don't understand what other reason anyone would have for watching people just sitting on things. And it's never that surprising, except for the apple, I guess, but like, you're not surprised to see that sitting on a sponge makes it squish. Like, I could pretty much guess what would happen to most of these things before even clicking on the video. Anyways, that doesn't really have anything to do with the crafts I prepared today, so let's go ahead and check out our first craft. Okay, this first craft comes from a video called 10 Best Spy Hacks That You Have Ever Seen. This video has lots of great spy hacks, like making a copy of somebody's fingerprint so that you can break into their phone, which 100% wouldn't work. Not only because the fingerprint technology on most phones doesn't work if you're not using skin to press it, but also because it requires you to dip somebody's finger in hot glue without them noticing somehow. Or there's this hack to hide your spy guns by just attaching them to your shoes.
These shoes look amazing with gun heels.
No one will suspect a thing when they see you've got guns attached to your shoes. That totally won't put off any alarms in people's heads, and you'll be pretty much set to do some spy stuff, I think. And then finally, we've got this one, the spy umbrella.
No one expects a regular umbrella to actually be a flashlight and a spying tool.
Ooh, yes, this looks very secretive indeed. No one will know that you're spying on them when you're standing 2 feet away from them, just staring at them through a little window in your umbrella. You know, it's kind of interesting. The thing that would make this a good spy hack actually makes it a terrible spy hack. Like, the reason that it works is because there's a little window that's completely clear and see-through, so you can see your target. But the problem is that, you know, everybody can see your creepy little face peeping through this hole in your umbrella. All right, let's figure out this craft and become a spy.
Open an old umbrella.
Okay, so I got this umbrella. I bought it off Amazon. I tried to get one that looked as close to the one in the video as possible. And the weird thing you'll notice about this umbrella, along with the one in their video, is that it's already clear. It already has spots that are very much see-through. So then my question is, why the fuck do we need to make a big hole in it? Can't I just peer through the little spots that are see-through? It just seems a lot more conspicuous to make a giant hole in the umbrella. I can see through this umbrella clear as day. I could spy on just about anyone without having to cut a giant window in the umbrella. But you know what? Troom Troom knows best, so I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, and we're gonna do it their way.
Trace the mask template on it.
I need a marker. Okay, I got a marker. You know, it's kind of funny. As I was opening the umbrella before, I was thinking, isn't it like bad luck for superstitious people to open up umbrellas indoors? But I was like, I'm not superstitious, so I don't care. And I set it down, and then I stopped filming for a second when I had to go get this marker, and this whole table collapsed. And my microphone and my laptop and this umbrella all fell off the table. The table's on top of 2 bins, and both of the bins just buckled under the table. So I'm not superstitious, but I am gonna finish this craft as quickly as possible before my house catches on fire.
Trace the mask template on it.
So I'll trace my little face mask.
Cut the bottom part.
Just cut the bottom part, so that way we can flip it up. All right. There we go. Perfect. How do you do? Okay, now I got a nice flappy.
Hot glue Velcro to the plastic strips.
Oh shit. All right, well I knew that this was coming, but I was hoping that it was gonna be later. I have to break out the hot glue gun. I hate hot glue. Oh good, the cord isn't long enough. I guess we're gonna do it over here. All right. Ah, the refreshing burn of hot glue on my fingertips.
Open the flap and attach the Velcros to the umbrella. Cover the hole with the plastic rectangle.
Oh, wait. Did I do it wrong? Oh, I guess I wasn't supposed to cut it out of this. I was just supposed to have a plastic rectangle. Ah, I gotta finish this umbrella and close it. All right, so I'm just gonna glue the rectangle on. All right, here she comes. Oh yeah. Ow, fuck! God damn it! Ow, it hurts. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice little window.
Decorate the outside with foam rubber leaves to cover the Velcro.
Oh, little leaves to cover the Velcro. That's smart. I have little stars. All right, guys, well, my secret spy umbrella is done. It might look just like an ordinary umbrella that somebody glued 4 stars to, but wait until I turn it to spy mode. And just like that, I'm ready to spy. So the screen of my camera is pretty small, so I can't exactly tell what this looks like. So let me know in the comments below if you'd be able to tell I was spying on you if I came up to you like this. But you know, this is pretty functional, because even if you did see me at any time, I could go back into regular umbrella mode. And it's super fast and super sneaky. Oh, I'm not spying on you. I'm just a regular umbrella guy. What's that? It's 90 degrees out and not raining? I'm just worried about getting a sunburn. I'm gonna close this and probably never open it again because I think that this umbrella might be cursed.
An umbrella like this is a must-have for spies. Let's imagine. Blondie's going on a walk and doesn't have a clue that someone's watching her.
Oh yeah, totally. She wouldn't have a clue that this person was spying on her. This person who's standing 3 feet away from her. But at least this part of her face is covered. Kind of.
With this spy umbrella, you can sneak up as closely as possible. Boom! And the black and white monster is already on target. Blondie runs away terrified. It looks like the mission failed.
What? The mission failed? Wait, so are they just admitting that this doesn't work? They told us all about this spy umbrella, they showed us everything we need to make it, and they showed us a step-by-step instruction of how to construct this thing. And then at the very end, they're like, whoops, looks like this one doesn't fucking work. All right, guys, let's get on to the next craft. I'm so confused. Why did I just put in all this effort for them to be like, oh, by the way, don't actually try this. It's not gonna work, dude. Are you crazy? All right, how about something a little bit more... Oh, fucking... That umbrella was cursed. Well, this is not good. Okay. All right, I get it. Putting the table on these bins was not a good idea. But for the purposes of this video, I'm just gonna pretend like it's fine. Okay. How about a more seasonal craft? It is springtime after all, so it's time to decorate with this bunny hole puncher. Nothing says spring like getting your tax returns back and hole punching them with a bunny skull. Man, that thing does not look good. It just looks a little off. Well guys, if that umbrella wasn't cursed, this thing definitely will be. Let's do it.
While Miss Smith is busy studying Easter traditions from around the world, another Easter idea pops into Christy's head. Let's make a bunny hole puncher and give it to the teacher.
So I guess the premise of this craft is that this would be a good gift for your teacher for Easter? Do you give your teachers gifts for Easter? Imagine being a teacher and some kid comes into school right before Easter and hands you this. It's a bunny hole puncher. I made it myself. I'd be like, thanks dog, you're expelled.
Cut a base for a bunny head out of memory foam.
Cut a base out of memory foam, aka ruin a perfectly good pillow. I just bought this pillow at Target. It was $15, and now I'm going to cut it up into little chunks and make a bunny hole puncher. It feels so wrong to just destroy this pillow for a craft. A really dumb, weird Easter craft. What niche scenario is this for? Like, hey Teach, I know how much you like Easter and hole punchers, so I got you this Easter hole puncher. Okay.
Use multi-purpose glue to attach it to a hole puncher.
So that's gonna go there, I guess. Should this look different? I feel like this is a weird angle for the bunny's face to be at, so I'm gonna have to maybe make like a diagonal cut in here. Just like cutting a loaf of bread, baby. A loaf of bread that cost $15 and some child could have slept on, but not today. Daddy's gotta make a bunny head. Okay, so the video says to use multi-purpose glue, but guess what? Your boy doesn't have multi-purpose glue, so I'm gonna use hot glue again. As far as I'm concerned, hot glue is multi-purpose glue because crafting channels seem to use it for every purpose. So maybe they mean multi-purpose glue as in like, look, hot glue is every purpose glue. You need to use glue that's for less purposes. All right, here comes the hot glue. All right, my teacher's gonna love this. Stick that right on. You better believe that that's gonna stick. I really hope. Is it? Okay, let's just assume that it's gonna stick. Seems pretty secure. Okay, well, let's not question it.
Wrap it in white faux fur.
All right, I bought this fur off Amazon. Let's see if it looks like what I hope it does. Okay. Okay. I think the fur might be a little bit longer than I had hoped, but beggars can't be choosers. And I think we all know that the teacher I'm making this for is a beggar. Wow, I totally didn't anticipate like little chunks of fur getting all over me and my whole office here. So this is great. So now I'm just gonna cover this thing in hot glue. So there we go, there's that. I can't wait for my little bunny monstrosity to come to life.
Glue the corners into ears. Make them longer using more fur.
Wow, this is a disaster. I'm literally just covered in this fur. I'm never gonna get rid of this fur. It's going to be attached to me forever. Forever. I don't want to be a YouTuber anymore, actually, come to think of it.
Cover the base of the hole puncher with a piece of fur.
Oh God, I got fur in my mouth. It's just like floating around in the air. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but like every 5 seconds, like a ton of hair will fly off of this bunny and just like into my face and all over my clothes. It's really fun to be a craftster. Don't let anybody ever tell you that it's not fun to be a craftster. Now our guy's got a nice little mouth.
Kill me.
I can explain.
Just carry on. Have a good day.
I'll speak with you in a bit.
Yeah, okay.
Laura just came in here and saw my bunny, and needless to say, I think she liked it.
Hot glue light clay teeth.
Now I bought some air dry clay, so I'm gonna have to really quick I'm just gonna have to really quick model some teeth. It needs a nice little line in the middle to show that it is 2 teeth. Now that looks like a teeth. Wow, good thing there's fur all over everything, and all over my fingers, and all over the hot glue gun, and all over my face. This is exactly what I wanted. Okay, put his little bunny teeth on his little bunny face. Hot glue that right on. There he is. There's our little bunny guy.
And a pink heart-shaped nose.
What if I gave him kind of like a snowman type nose? Just like a droopy kind of, some bunnies have noses like that, right? Okay, his nose is gonna be a little ball with 2 little bunny nostrils covered in fur, because everything is. Ow, and then burn my fingers, and then go ahead and throw this on. That looks great. Looks like the teeth got a little messed up and got a little crooked, but that just gives our bunny character.
Attach big black beads to the sides as eyes.
So the funny thing about the eyes is that I searched specifically on Amazon for large black beads, and it sent me this jar full of tiny black beads. It said large black beads in the description. It does say on here, put the beads, not too many, into water, and you will get what you see in the images in 2 hours. And then this snarky little face, like they know that they've tricked me. So like I can't just give my bunny like tiny little beady eyes that are the size of, I don't even know what they're the size of. They're just tiny little beads. He would look insane. And the last thing I want is for my bunny to look insane. So I'm just gonna model his eyes out of this clay. All right, last eye. Here he is, and oh boy. Is that the last step? Is this really how he's gonna look? Yep, that's the end. Oh, does this look like a bunny? If you were my teacher and I gave you this right before Easter weekend, on a scale from 1 to 10, how worried for your own safety would you be?
Christy sneaks up to the desk as a bunny spy and sets the white bunny free. This is about to get interesting. Miss Smith notices a fluffy head. Oh my gosh, what furry beastie is this?
Oh my God, that's fucking terrifying! Even the teacher thinks it's a creepy thing to make.
The girls explain that it's just a hole puncher. Give it a sheet of paper, and it will quickly gnaw a little round hole in it.
Oh, good, and all you have to do to punch papers is press down on the top of its head and deform its entire skull and smush its face. That's not creepy. All right, well, let's put it to the test and see if it can punch some holes. So I'm just gonna put my paper in the little bunny's mouth, and then I guess you just press down on the, hold on. Okay, we're good. But that does confirm that the bunny head is cursed. So you just press down on its head and presto, fuck. Okay, I guess I don't know how to use a hole punch. Let's try again. Okay. Aha! And now we have a hole punched piece of paper covered in fur, which is, I mean, exactly what you want around springtime. Well, I think that this one was a tremendous success. Not only is it cute, but it's also functional. And I, for one, can't wait to throw this thing in the garbage and then wake up in the middle of the night tonight and see it at the foot of my bed. Wow, why don't they make every hole puncher like this? Okay, this next one's pretty strange. It's called 9 Bright Crafting Hacks That Will Change Your Life. So when I saw this, needless to say, I had pretty high expectations, but I was ready to have my life changed by some glitter-based hacks. So the whole beginning is this group of friends, these girls, doing all of these fun, like glitter, sparkly hacks. It's pretty standard stuff, honestly, but then halfway in, there's this girl in the middle, and it says that she feels left out because she doesn't know what kind of sparkly craft she should do.
The girls are caught up in their glitter experiments, and Dolly doesn't know where to apply her talents.
She just doesn't know how to contribute to this crafting session. It's a problem that we all face at times, you know. Sometimes you're with the homies and they're doing a crafting session and you just don't know where you fit into the mix, you know? Should I bedazzle my pants? Should I bedazzle my eyes? Should I bedazzle my butt? But then she finally comes up with her own little craft to impress her friends, so let's check it out.
Suddenly, she gets a brilliant idea. Make her tongue brighter.
Okay, she's gonna make her tongue brighter. That sounds kinda cool.
Draw a tongue shape on fabric with color-changing sequins. Cut it out.
Okay, draw a tongue shape. I know what tongues look like because I am a human. Like that big. Okay, we have a tongue shape.
Dolly puts the sparkling outfit on her tongue. What an unusual idea.
What? That's the whole thing? That the whole craft is just cut out a shape of a tongue and then put it on your tongue. I made too much, and it made me gag. Oh, fuck, cool. So I got like sequins in my mouth, and bunny fur, and hot glue. It's just like constantly almost making me vomit. Man, what the fuck? Can you imagine being at like one of these crafting parties with all your friends? Everybody's like doing their own thing, making like cool glitter shit. One person's making glitter eyelashes, another person's making cool sparkly shoes. But then there's one girl who's been in the corner for like 2 hours and she's been hunched over her workstation crafting away because she couldn't figure out what she was gonna do, but then finally she had an epiphany. So she's been like working and working, and finally she says she's done with her craft, so everybody gathers around. You know, everybody's very excited because she's been pretty secretive the whole night, and she just opens her mouth and shows everybody her sparkly tongue. She's got a sparkly tongue. She just cut out the shape of a tongue in some sequin fabric and then put it on her tongue.
Dolly's glamorous tongue makes everyone so happy.
And it makes everyone so happy. What? I can't imagine a world where a girl turns around like this and all of her friends are like, yeah! Fuck yeah, you did it, bitch! You go, girl! You did it. You really put that thing right on your tongue.
Her shiny chameleon tongue can change color. Dolly can show the whole world her tongue.
Dolly can show the whole world her tongue. What, like she couldn't before? I was so ashamed of who I was before and what my tongue said about me. Pink, fleshy, and wet. And now, well, it's still pink, but it can change to turquoise, and it has sparkles on it, and it makes me want to throw up. Now I can finally go outside and show the world my tongue. All right, this last hack is a little something for all my gamers out there. Gamers, where you at? Put a comment in the comments if you're a gamer, and that's where you're at. This hack is from a video called 8 Hacks That Every Gamer Should Use. So if you are a gamer, honestly, you better listen up. I mean, haven't you ever wanted to do stuff like put slime in your keyboard? Or try to get a foot massage while you're playing your games? Or a nice eye massage? Ooh. But the most important hack in this entire video, without a doubt, is the screaming bag.
Redhead's playing hack and slash and keeps dying. That's unfair. All Redhead's outrage makes her scream, and the scream is more like an ultrasound. We need some noise-canceling technology, stat.
Classic gamers, constantly screaming uncontrollably at almost inaudible levels because they lost one game. Luckily, this paper bag is going to block out all of her screaming sounds. So even if you're sitting right next to them, you won't be able to hear them screaming somehow.
Just scream in here. Protect your friend's eardrums.
I don't know what kind of space-aged sound-sucking technology they think they're about to put into this bag, but I am definitely skeptical that this is gonna work, but I'm optimistic, so let's give it a shot.
Mark the sizes of a paper bag on a sheet of polyethylene foam. Cut it out.
Oh, hell yeah. Your boy got mad foam. Your boy got... Oh, God. That's like the worst thing I ever smelled.
Put the construction into a real paper bag. Glue a printed out label that says, Scream in here. Decorate it with foam rubber sheet pieces.
It's very important that you write "Scream in here" on the bag and put little foam stars on the bag. It's not gonna work unless you put 2 little foam stars on your bag. All right, guys, well, I think I did a pretty good job with this one and didn't rush through it at all. So let's go ahead and see if it works. All right, time to do a scream test. I'm gonna scream really loud without the bag and then just as loud with the bag. And let's see if it silences my scream. Ah! Okay, now with the bag. Ah! Did it work? Man, that's, you know, I was expecting it to dampen the sound like a little bit, but that just did not do anything. The bag might as well not have even been there, right? Well, at least from my perspective, but I guess I'm me, so I heard me screaming no matter what. Maybe it sounded differently to you, but to me it sounded like it did absolutely jack shit, so thanks for the fun waste of 20 minutes, Shroom Shroom.
Redhead screamed as much as she wanted to and enjoyed rustling the bag. I feel much better. We can keep playing.
All right, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. Greg is my family here on YouTube. If you subscribe and turn on my notifications, you get to join the fastest growing army on the internet. Please don't look that up. It is true. Speaking of this hoodie, Greg hoodies are now available in other colors besides black. It's available in blue and pink, some nice spring colors to get your spring on. You can put on your nice spring hoodie, get out your little bunny hole puncher, get fur all over your nice brand new hoodie, and it'll be a great spring. So if you want to get this hoodie, head on over to DannyGonzalez.store. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Danny Gonzalez because I want more followers on there as well for when I inevitably quit being a YouTuber to become a folk singer. Thank you to Joso for turning on my notifications. I'll see you guys next time with a really interesting video where I remove my knees surgically. So I walk around like a little penguin kind of guy. Bye.
This video is over now. Over now. Go find something else to watch, or just watch this video. I know we had a lot of fun. A lot of fun. But you can't stay on this end screen forever. No. This video is over now. Over now. So why are you still watching this? Do you know?
What's up, Greg? I hope you're all having a great day. Welcome back to my channel. This, of course, is another episode of The Boy Zone, your one-stop shop for tips and tricks on how to be a good boy. Lately, I've been seeing a lot of posts like this on the internet. I've seen them on Instagram. I've seen them on Twitter. They're basically posts with tips and tricks on how to be a more successful boy. And I don't know if Instagram is directly targeting me specifically because they think I need to work on being a boy better, or if everybody is seeing these, but I really want to talk about them because a lot of them are very disturbing. Accounts like Success Tips and Age of Attitude and The Boys Club. Sorry, ladies, this one's for boys only. It's the Boys Club. Cody Co just did a video on some accounts that are very similar to this, and by just did a video, I mean he literally posted it as I was sitting down to record this video, so great minds think alike, I guess. If you haven't watched Cody's video, go watch that as well. I made sure that we're not talking about the exact same things in this video. Here's a good example. At age 25, others want to get married and have kids, but I want my parents in the backseat of my Audi. Yep, that's what being a boy is all about. That's the dream. Some people just want to call it quits early, you know? They want to get married, have kids, but not me. I don't need a fulfilling relationship with someone I love. You know what I do need? A car. I need to fall in love with a car. And I definitely don't want kids in my backseat crying. I want my parents in the backseat crying. I don't know why that's my goal, but I've just always wanted to do it. Life is all about becoming an Uber driver for your parents. This one is from the account Success Tips. You can ignore my message, but in my dreams, you're mother of my 3 kids. I don't know if I would really call that a success tip. I can't see how saying this to anyone would make you more successful in any field. Not to mention how creepy it is. Jesus. I mean, what are your messages to this woman? Is this one of them? Because if so, I totally understand why she hasn't responded. Look, I know we've never spoken before, and I know I got your number by breaking into my friend's phone, and I know that you have me blocked because I keep sending you weird messages like, I want you to have my babies, but I just want to let you know that there's nothing you can do to stop me from imagining a world where we're together. And you love me. And you're birthing my children. We have 3 beautiful children together, Vanessa. Please respond at your earliest convenience. Okay, here's some actual good, valuable advice to be a successful boy. Don't fall in love until your handsome enemy gets married. So the message here is Wait, what? Why would you not want to fall in love until your handsome enemy gets married? Is it because if I fall in love before my handsome enemy gets married, he might try to steal my love away? Is that why? Because he's so handsome? So do I have to wait until my handsome enemy is already in a committed relationship to fall in love? Because I know he's not gonna want to mess up his own relationship just to mess up mine. And how do they know that I have such a handsome enemy? Is everyone's enemy so handsome? Because goddamn, my arch nemesis is gorgeous. All the comments seem to understand what it means too. True, yes, true, wow, awesome. LOL, yes. Best revenge. Best revenge? Revenge for what? For your enemy getting married? Haha! You may be married, Nemesis, but look at me. I'm also in love. No. So, take that. It can't be. I bet you'll think about this next time you decide to fall in love and get married. Because you know that if you do, I might also do that, and that would be bad for you. No! All right, boys, listen up, because this one's important. Let them say what they want. Just keep doing you. You know, a lot of pages post this type of message. I've seen this a lot. Posts that are like, don't listen to what anybody else says. Just do what you want. Anyone that says anything negative to you is a hater. And fuck that noise, son. You don't need to listen to haters. And I just feel like that's a huge oversimplification of why people say negative things. Like, if everybody's telling you that you're being an asshole and you should stop being an asshole, then I feel like you're probably an asshole and you should stop doing that. But to be fair, if people tell you to stop doing this, they're delusional, bro. Fuck them. They don't know what they're talking about. You get right back on your recliner, strapped to the roof of your car, you know, grab your mop, and just keep doing you, dog. Big dreams doesn't match with the lazy ass. You know, the big giant lazy ass that everybody knows about? Yeah, big dreams don't match with that. So if you have any dreams related to that big lazy ass, you better get rid of them now. You know, big dreams might not match with the lazy ass, but it does match with the fat ass. I got big dreams and an even bigger ass. This one is about overcoming your enemies, and I think that this is really important for us boys, because us boys, we got a lot of enemies. They fooled me until they got to know who were really fooled. What does this mean? Is it them that was being fooled the whole time? The enemy? Because it doesn't say who was fooled in this. It just says that they got to know who were really fooled. So it's like they thought that they were fooling me, but really I was fooling them the whole time? I guess that's cool. Okay, so this would sound cool if it wasn't worded so poorly. Imagine being in a confrontation with your arch nemesis who thinks they've just duped you, which is a situation that happens to us boys all the time. Us boys are constantly getting into altercations with our arch nemesis. Imagine he thinks he's duped you and you say this, thinking that it's gonna sound cool. Admit it, I fooled you. You're done. Oh, really? Well, you know what they say. They thought they fooled me until they got to know who were really fooled. Huh? You heard me. You thought that you had been fooling me, but it turned out that you were the one finding out that someone else were getting fooled. Who else is getting fooled? Somewhere else in that someone is, of what someone would be getting fooled. I don't understand. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm having a stroke. I'm not Facebook status. You don't have to like me. I'm not Facebook status? Wouldn't it be I'm not a Facebook status? Or is it talking about someone named Facebook status? This person named Facebook status, who we all have to like. I'm not like Facebook status, all right? You know that neighbor kid whose parents thought it would be funny to name him Facebook status, and now his mom's always making us hang out with him? I'm not like him. Hey guys, it's me, Facebook status. And you have to like me. My mommy says so. Okay, grammatical errors aside, this still doesn't make any sense because nobody forces you to like Facebook statuses. Look, I'm not like Facebook statuses, okay? If you don't like me, Mark Zuckerberg's not gonna come in through your window in the middle of the night and eat your firstborn son like he would with a Facebook status just because he's contractually obligated to due to the terms and conditions that we all agree to when we sign up for Facebook. That just ain't me, baby girl. Yeah, I just don't understand what this post is trying to say. It's just trying to say, you don't have to like me, which is just true about anything and anyone ever. So, I guess I agree. Comment yes, letter by letter if you agree. I don't know why Instagram posts do that. They always say to comment things letter by letter, so when you go into the comments, you'll see someone comment like Y-E-S. I guess because if you get more comments, Instagram will put you higher up on like the explore page and stuff like that. Aw, all these people disagree. I love chicken more. At least it died for me. Yeah, again, this isn't a success tip. And who is this directed towards? Just anyone? Or like your girlfriend or something? Is this what you're supposed to say to your girlfriend? Like when she tells you that she loves you? Sweetie, I love you. Yeah, well, I love chicken, all right? At least it died for me. It died for me. This chicken, before it died, it saw me and it said, I want you fuckers to turn me into a chicken nugget. And I want that guy to eat me. At least, what does he mean by at least? Like, at least the chicken died for me. At the very least. I mean, couldn't you just at the very least die for me, babe? To show me that you really love me? Just die for me and let me eat you. It's the only way I can be successful, according to Instagram. Things get a lot more drastic on this account called The Boys Club. You can either have a girlfriend or self-respect. Jesus, what a bold statement. This has 22,000 likes. Almost 23. Actually, I was just the 23,000th like, because I agree. A lot of these posts just seem like they're written by really bitter, lonely dudes who are trying to express how sad and lonely they are, but trying to make it come off as them being successful. Yeah, that's right. I don't have a girlfriend because I respect myself. Not because I scared them all away by saying things like, in my dreams, you're the mother of my children. It's because I respect myself. Look, I'm just not willing to give up on all of the amazing opportunities life has to offer just to be with a woman. I mean, gosh, if I date a woman, I might never get the chance to drive my parents around in an Audi. I really like the Boys Club because everything they say tries to sound super cool, but then pretty much every post is ruined by grammatical errors and spelling mistakes. Everything is easy if you are crazy. Nothing is easy is you are lazy. Is that a question? Nothing is easy. As you are lazy, don't tell me I belong in your heart. You know I don't lick fuck. You know I don't lick crowded places. That would have sounded so like emo and epic if they didn't mess up that word. Babe, you know I don't lick crowded places? What, do you see me going to Disney World and licking the floor, you dumb bitch? So don't let me into your heart, all right? Because I'm not gonna lick it. I'm not gonna lick the inside of your heart. Because your heart is shared with a bunch of other dudes, and if they're sick, I don't want to, if I'm licking in there, I don't want to get, whatever they got. I found my own light when you left me in darkness. Darkness? What is darkness? Just like this dark void where everyone's just saying, darn. How could you leave me here? Darn it. Why? Darn. Where am I? Don't sell the sun to buy a candle. Okay. If I'm ever offered this very specific transaction, I will turn it down. I will keep the sun because I own the sun. Okay, so what did we learn? I guess never date anyone ever. Oh, wait until your handsome nemesis gets married until you fall in love. You don't want your handsome nemesis to steal away the love of your life or seduce you. I guess he could try to seduce you. And don't listen to anyone ever. No matter what they say, don't listen to them, just do you. Get that mop, get that recliner, get up on that car and do you. Okay, I'm gonna leave you with this one last success tip, and this one's kind of crazy. HelloFresh is tasty. That one doesn't really seem to have anything to do with being a boy or being successful, but you know what? It is a good segue into today's sponsor, HelloFresh. You guys have heard me talk about HelloFresh before. It's great. It's the best meal kit, hands down, that I've used. They basically deliver these amazing meals to your door every week. They do all the planning, prepping, and shopping so you can focus on having a healthier and happier cooking experience. I really like HelloFresh because personally, I hate going to the grocery store, so I can spend less time going to the grocery store because HelloFresh delivers me meals every week, which just means I get to spend more time doing stuff that I love, like riding my bike and making YouTube videos and talking to my dog. I actually feel like I've learned a lot from HelloFresh. I've learned how to fry things in oil with breadcrumbs. I didn't know how to do that before because I am just a simple man. And so even when I'm not using HelloFresh, I feel like I'm using techniques and stuff that I learned from using HelloFresh, which is really great. There's 3 different plans to choose from. There's classic, veggie, and family. The family even has like kid-tested recipes for picky eaters, so you don't have to worry about your kids being little rats about the food. So get out of that recipe rut that you're in and start cooking outside your comfort zone and discover some new delicious recipes. To get started with 8 free meals, that's $80 off your first month of HelloFresh. Go to HelloFresh.com and enter promo code TrulyGreg80. That's HelloFresh.com and promo code TrulyGreg80. So have fun, stay healthy and happy with HelloFresh. Hey guys, it's me, Danny, from A Different Day, here with a very special announcement. This Friday, April 26th, I'm releasing my first EP. As most of you probably know, I spend a lot of time working on comedy music, and for the past couple months, I've been working on this EP of 6 songs that I'm releasing this Friday. It's an EP called Bump This. You can pre-order it now on iTunes and Google Play, and there should also be a link to pre-save it on Spotify in the description. So again, it's releasing this Friday. I'm really excited for you guys to hear it because I've been working on it for a really long time without talking about it. So check that out, and now back to me from the other day. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new here and you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. Greg is my YouTube family, but it's not just any family. It's not like other YouTube families. You will literally become blood related to me when you hit that subscribe button and notification button, which means you get all the cool perks of being genetically related to me, like being more predisposed to having a big nose and blue eyes, and you also get all the negative sides of being genetically related to me. Your kids are more prone to being nearsighted. They may be more prone to heart disease and diabetes, as that runs in my family. So if that sounds interesting to you, just make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on my notifications, and you can be truly Greg. Thank you, Chelsea Allen, for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. I'll see you guys next time with a really interesting video where I go skydiving underground. Bye!
This video is over now. Over now. Go find something else to watch, or just watch this video. I know we had a lot of fun, a lot of fun. But you can't stay on this end screen forever. No. This video is over now. Over now. So why are you still watching this? Do you not have it?
Strength, balance, flexibility. These are the qualities that separate the true athletes from the wannabes, which is why we've engineered the new Mercedes S5 like a true athlete.
My back hurts.
Shut up.
Introducing the new Mercedes S5. It's just some guy